Alright, it is day 14 and I'm on, I guess this is a handicap accessible portion of the trail, about a half mile, and I had to go through a cattle proof, horse proof crate or gate to get in here, so I don't know if that looks like a pasture. I don't know if I got cows and stuff out here or not, but anyway, just went through about 10:15, 10:30. Just went through a big old, about 1 hour rainstorm. And then all of a sudden the sun starts to come out. So, had some great trail magic. Any of you that have been out here before, there's that big orange metal box that one of the churches puts out. And so anyway, day 14, I'm gonna try to, I hope this isn't too jiggly, I just want to pull out the stick pick in the wet. But Damascus was 24 miles away, 26 miles away, I think. I stayed at a shelter last night, whatever the last one was. And so I got like, must be 26, because I got to do maybe 2 13s to get to Damascus tomorrow night. So I don't know if I'll make it or not, but just do what I can do. So anyway, it's probably about 50 degrees. Rain jacket's just kind of keeping me warm more than anything right now, but it's kind of a big old pasture. I can see the road. There's a little road somewhere in there. Maybe you can see it through the trees. That's where the trail comes out. Comes through the gate. So anyway, nice mountains in the background. I think these are the mountains I'm going over next. So it's supposed to be relatively level though, I think, from here to Damascus. We'll see. Nothing's ever level, it doesn't seem like, but so the guy last night who's from East Tennessee goes, there ain't no level ground in East Tennessee. So, but this morning has actually been, I'm actually doing about 3 miles an hour, which is lightning fast for me, as the trail's been a lot really smooth for once. So anyway, it's kind of fun when you can move that fast. Wish I would, I could do it more often. But anyway, that's it for now. Yeah, it's only a few minutes later. It's a nice change of pace. Looks like we're heading back in the woods though. Just kind of a neat rock pile to put the white blaze on. Now the sun is out brightly, so can't really see. That's only about a third of it. You go over the hill and about 2/3 of it is down there. So anyway, kind of a nice, probably 2/3 of a mile, 3/4, 1/2, I don't know. I got the rain jacket off. Change hats here in a minute, but that's the biggest thing is you're outside all day long, keeping the sun off your neck or your face or something with a hat. So anyway, might be another, looks like another pasture over there. Who knows where we're going, but anyway, on the way to Damascus. So much for the sunshine. Now, back to rain. So, who knows? Place reminds me of Michigan almost. Never know what you're gonna get. Put this away before it gets too wet. The trail is still nice there though. Nice and smooth. Everybody has to go through once out here, but you don't want to go through again. It's like a thunderstorm. And it was just the wind all of a sudden came up and just started torrential rain. And then you'd see the lightning, and then you count 1, 2, 3, boom. You know, it was like, wow, that's pretty close. And it'd be flash, 1, boom. Then it was pretty much flash, boom, right on top of me. That's like, in fact, I started carrying my poles up here. I don't know if that makes any difference, but I didn't want to touch the poles of the ground in case that helped. And then eventually they started getting further away. Man, there must have been, it was pushing me all over the wind, 40-mile-an-hour winds, maybe. When you're out here, I guess there's nothing you can do about it. So you gotta be ready for everything. But anyway, usually we're only filming when it's nice out, but it stopped for a second. It's coming from that direction, and it looks like a bank of fog, so I could be in for another round. But so far I'm in one piece, and staying moderately warm, so as long as I keep moving, keeps your body heat up and keeps me warm. Actually, I was at the shelter and I stayed there for about 10 minutes and just started getting chilled, so it was either keep moving or pull out the sleeping bag and hunker down. So yeah, see, now it almost looks like the sun wants to come out. So the forecast is for this afternoon like 30 or 40% chance. By 6 o'clock, 0%. So I have a feeling it's pushing through, so I'm hoping it's pushing through. Anyway, probably got about 7 miles to the next shelter. That's probably where we'll hunker down for the night. Try to dry out. Okay. It's the end of day 14, and did about 16 miles. I'm at Abingdon Gap shelter. I'm the only one here. I think I said 16 miles. Went through, I took a couple videos earlier today where you saw some of the sunshine and some of the rain. 3 different bands of rain today. And didn't realize I was as cold as I was. I've been here for probably 45 minutes trying to get some heat back in me. So it's about 4 o'clock, 4:30, maybe 5 o'clock by now. But anyway, some days are not as good as others, but it was a good hiking day. Hoping the weather will clear up, and there might be a couple guys coming behind me if they were stupid enough to hike in this stuff like I was. But anyway, end of day 14. I got 10 miles to Damascus, and I should be hitting that tomorrow. Here comes another gust of rain. Okay, it's day 15. Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, done, because I'm at the state line. So I'm technically taking my first step into the Commonwealth of Virginia. So much nicer day than it was yesterday. So I think this is mile 463. I think it says under Damascus 3.5 miles. That's where I'm heading. So that's a 10 miles to there today. So I've done 6.5, I guess. Anyway, the sunny days make up for the bad days. That's for sure. So that's it for it for now. Okay, it's a little afternoon on Saturday, and April 26th. And this is the rite of passage for most people that through hike the trail or long section hike it, I guess. This is the Welcome to Damascus sign. So, finally made it. So I think downtown is over there somewhere. Anyway, we go in and gotta get a place to stay, gotta get a shower, gotta do my laundry, and resupply. And I gotta get all my stuff, all the wet stuff out and dry it out, find a good place. It's a beautiful day to dry it out. And after all the work is done, then maybe I can do have a couple beverages or something. So looks like a nice town. All the a lot of the trees are coming out down here, flower trees. So anyway, looks like it should be a nice afternoon. All right. It is day 17. I'm actually on the Virginia Creeper Trail. I don't know what the word creeper comes from, but it's a bike path. And the AT and the Creeper Trail are together here for about a half mile. So I haven't done an update in a while, and I don't know what I was thinking. I screwed up and I didn't get any video in Damascus. But it's Monday, April 28, about 3:50. This is about 12 miles north of Damascus. So Damascus is more of it's a great little trail town. I guess it'll be like my Damascus review. I don't know, I'm just going to ramble for a while, and if it makes sense, if it doesn't, whatever. But just my thoughts of maybe anybody who wants to hike this at some point. Maybe you'll get a couple tidbits, I don't know. But anyway, the Damascus actually has more bicyclists than hikers, which I was surprised by. They all come in to do this trail. So there's a ton of bed and breakfast, ton of places to stay, because they cater to a lot of things other than just the thru hikers or the hikers. But the trail, probably 30 miles before you get to Damascus, actually really gets much calmer. I mean, I did a 16-mile day the other day, which I'm not usually capable of, and it felt like a 12-mile day, so it's just not quite as severe. So, and then you get things like this. Yeah, I'm going the right way. But I think I got video of that terrible thunderstorm day. I think yeah, that was awful. And I got into the shelter and got in my dry clothes. It took me an hour and a half probably to warm up. But had that experience, so I know I can get through something like that. See, Damascus, first thing I did when I got in there, I just wanted to get a shower and get cleaned up, so I stayed at Dave's place, which is part of Mount Rogers Outfitters. Wouldn't recommend it. For what you get, what you pay, it's kind of expensive. You get a private room, but it sleeps 2 people. I didn't have anybody with me, so it was $20. And there's no breakfast, there's no laundry, it's just like a sleeping platform. You know, if you had somebody with you, it's $10 a piece, maybe. But the other place it's called The Place, run by a Methodist church, I think. They have a $6 suggested donation, and that's pretty similar. So, plus they have a lot of tenting. big yard. So that might be worth trying. If I wanted to go cheap, I think I'd go that way. Second night, because I took a 0. I got up the next day after I checked out at Dave's place, and it was, I started hiking across town with all my stuff, and it felt like maybe I could use another day off. So, took a day off, and I wound up staying at Crazy Larry's, and that was a really good place. He's a character, and a good guy, and basically just in his house. He's kind of just getting into the hostel business. I think he's expanding. And there were 4 of us there. I had a private room, king size bed or queen size bed, sheets, pillowcases, breakfast. He does your laundry for free. Good place, and that's $25 for all that. So ultimately, I want to be being cheaper than the Dave's place. By the time I had to pay to have my laundry done and pay for breakfast. So let's see, other places. The Hiker Inn, whatever it's called. That's a really nice place. That was $25. You get all that same stuff with them. And people that stayed at Woodchuck Hostel. I guess he's relatively new. I didn't see it, but a lot of people really talked highly of that place. So we're kind of above the river now. There's a guy out there. Looks like he's gonna go fishing. Rode his bike out here. Looks like. But anyway, they say it's about 12, 13 miles in now. Going to a shelter, Lost Mountain maybe, or something, I don't know. It's about 14 miles in. And a little bit of rain this morning, but not too bad. And I guess that's my Damascus review. So I'm still on pace to get to Marion. So hopefully I get to see the ponies in a few days. And I guess that's about it. So an update later. Still can't believe I didn't take video. I didn't even think of it in town for some reason. I guess I was just too busy relaxing. Oh, places to eat. Blue Blaze Cafe. They got 2 sides. They got a cafe side and kind of more of a bar side, but it's more like a restaurant. But the restaurant side has DirecTV and several TVs, so you can go in there. I watched a game, I watched a little bit of a race because it was a weekend. So yeah, it was a good place. Great Philly cheesesteak. Pretty good food. A lot of people had a lot of positive things to say about the Blue Blaze Cafe, so I'd recommend that. They had a deal where $6.99 for a large pizza to go, and they had all kinds of people coming in taking pizzas to go. So anyway, I think that's about it. Nice coffee shop. Oh, the Outfitters, Mount Rogers Outfitters. That's more like a regular outfitter for hikers, backpackers. Sundog. They've got good stuff, not as much, but they're more catering to the bicyclists. Basically, I think what they do is, them along with all kinds of other people in town, they, I guess you pay them, they shuttle you ahead, and they have these trailers that hold the bikes. And then you go maybe 20, 30 miles away, and then you ride on this path. Hey there. So, seems like, it's pretty level. It's all railroad bed, so it's kind of easy to pedal, I guess. So, but Sundog specializes in that. So they're more cycle-oriented. But, anyway, been a nice day. Rained a little bit, but not too much, and most of the rest of the day has been nice. So here's a view of the river down there. I guess I'm done blabbing for now. Actually, this is still that creeper trail. This is a big long bridge. I've seen this in other videos. I don't think I really understood or knew what it was, but it's just part of that creeper trail. This big old long bridge over that river. So, anyway.